The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. I'm Rasta Rhino, and I'm filling in for, I'm filling in for Janine Morra. I just had to look over there and find out what name it was. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good night. I'm getting ready to get my bone ready for 710, or dab things for 710, and my bone ready for 420. I can't find my bone. So I might have to do a bowl. Which I got a trusty pipe. I don't know if you guys seen these pipes. These are walkabouts. It's a spoon pipe, and it's attached is a little stash jar with a little cork lid. You can hold probably, I don't know, over an eighth in there for sure. It's pretty deep. But I use it. I can fit my chillum, wherever that's at. I can fit my chillum right down in there, which is perfect. And then I can just tip it over and load my bowl too, which is also perfect. So I'll get that ready while people are getting in here. Hi, Justin. How's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well today. Hi, Kim. But if you guys want to know who makes these, it's Gemini Kyle. Really, really talented glass artist out of Oregon. And it's one of the first guys I met, one of the first glass blowers I met in the community online. I haven't met him in person yet. I hope to this summer. But I seen those, and last year was me and my wife's 20th anniversary. So I got me and her a matching pair of walkabouts. And it's great because you can grab your lighter and your walkabout. Well, I got my trusty. It's got my poker on there too. My toker poker. Take that and walk out in the yard, go hiking, do whatever, go sit on a raft. It's beautiful. And these are strong too. I've dropped it on concrete. I've dropped it. It was in a bag on concrete, but I dropped it on my desk several times on the floor. You make strong glass, and it's well worth the money. Kim, I wasn't able to get to I should have went, instead of logging in, I should have went straight to mine, or that link, and hit the StreamYard to my yard, but no big deal. I am going to go over here and do some tagging. And sharing. Share the feed. See if we can pop anybody in here. There we go. But anyway, guys, I had a video. I can figure out how to get it over to my messenger here. I'm going to send it to Alex Jordan because it says genetics for one. And that way I can pull it off the messenger and I can put it up here and show you the garden. I got 2 Hell's Glue, and then I have 2 of the no, 3 of Alex's candied muffins. I've grown out Alex's grape funk, and it was amazing. So now I'm getting ready to grow out, or I am growing out the candied muffins, and I can't wait till it gets done because it's going to be delicious. think I sent it. Maybe it didn't send. Oh, it's still sending. That's why. Slow internet. That's what you get for living out on the farm. But Kim knows all about that probably. One of these days I'm going to get that Starlink stuff. Might cost me out the butt, but you know, I don't like to fight with stuff that I can barely control and work anyway. So why fight it? All right, here we go. Let's see if I can pull up. No, not that button. All right. I don't know if you guys can see that much. I should have turned it sideways. I'll remember to do that. Let me rewind it here. But these two here, those are Hell's Glue, and those come from Golden Ratio Genetics. I got those from a guy at an event on New Year's Eve. He was coming down, getting ready to leave, and didn't want to take the clones home with him. He had about 6 or 8 of them. He had some 34 mongrels as well. But the name Hell's Glue just stuck in my mind, so I took 2 home and they made it. These are all candied muffins here. These are Alex Jordan from Mythic Genetics. I wish I could have got a little closer, but anyway, you kind of get the gist of it. But it's a 4x8 tent in Illinois. That's right there. That's what we're allowed to have. 5 plants, nothing more. And that's across the board, veg or bloom, which really sucks because, you know, a lot of us in the bloom cycle, we like to have like 2 or 3 stages, depending on what you're feeding. And if you with this, you can never have a perpetual grow, because you can't have something vegging and early bloom while you're blooming and stuff like that. Because in order to have a perpetual grow, you have to have different stages, to where one stage leaves, you move the other ones up. That way you're always harvesting once a month, once every couple of weeks, wherever you have it set up. Because you can stage it to, you know, wherever. Suggestion, I wouldn't do it, you know, stage it too close together, because then you got a lot of trimming and you'll never get out of trim jail. And that can be miserable sometimes. I don't mind trim jail. I like playing with the plant because it's earthy. It gets me connected with, you know, earth in a way, even though I grow indoors. But, you know, it's always good to be able to have stages if you're going to have a perpetual grow. But since I can't, I just, you know, I grow them all at the same time and put them in there and see how they do. Grow them out, do the best I can. As you see in that other, at the beginning there, behind, see that scrog net back there hanging down? I could take that and put it over the plants, but I haven't done it yet. Usually I would. I just kind of been lazy with it. We're going to be moving here. We're going to be homesteading here pretty soon. Probably in the next couple months, we're going to be making some moves down to southeast Missouri. And we're going to be getting some land and a camper and start from there. And we're just tired of living in the rat race and in the city. My wife's disabled. I'm pretty much retired disabled. And we're just going to go live our life out and maybe do some traveling too. See a little bit of this country that neither one of us have seen. So, you know, it'd be nice to get us a camper that we can take with us. But first, we got to get the homestead settled and, you know, get ready for winter. Probably it's going to come up pretty quick on us. But we'll have the camper. First year, I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the winter in the camper, which is okay. You know, campers, we can put up a lean-to or something to keep stuff from falling, like trees and stuff, and put them up kind of by the trees to where block the wind a little bit. I have to look at the land, see how it goes. Well, thank you, Justin. It ought to be fun and adventurous and very exciting. A little bit scary, but that's okay. You know, a little bit of fear is okay as long as you don't let it debilitate you. The acronym I know for fear is false evidence appearing real. And that's basically saying that I'm fabricating a story that hasn't even happened yet. All right, now, Kim, I might need help with this part. The 710 coming up here in just a second. Is there a layover or does it just pop up? Is it timed? Is it magic? It's magic, isn't it, Kim? I know it is. She's probably like, you dork. I don't know. Well, when it comes, hey, there it is. 710, guys. Happy 710. I don't know where the little sign is. I'm still learning this thing. But happy 710, Westies. No. Happy 710, Easties. That'd be you, Kim. Happy 710. Damn time. There's probably not too many people coming in here because most of the people that I usually hang out with, they're over at Gabe's right now, probably at Ohio 420. But that's okay. I'm here to hang out with you guys and have a sesh. Sometimes you got to change things up. You do the same thing, routine every day, all day. It gets boring. Of course, my squirrels, they won't let me do that. Let me see if I can go. I got to check something out here. See if my buddy Shannon, what she's up to. Excuse me. Wow. Goodness. Hope that's not the page I want to go to. I'm going to have to do that again. That tasted pretty good. Maybe not so much this time. Yeah, if you guys don't know already, I'm Rasta Rhino. I do a show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on advocating and awareness for recovery and awareness for mental health and addictions. I'm in recovery myself for 10 years and a few months. And I just live life one day at a time and trying to help other people learn how to do the same thing. I don't ever push any of my stuff on anybody. I just kind of share my experience, strength, and hope in hopes that it'll help somebody else. Nice to meet you too, Justin. Kim asked me a little while back to be a fill-in for the IWK 710 Daily Sesh, and I said, well, yeah. They're all good people over here. Steve-O and Ashley, I know pretty close and personal. We're admins together for a while, and just got to know them really good. Good people. I'm a Juice Plus guy now. I'm one of them partners, and I sell the Juice Plus, but I won't say that on here too much because this is her domain. But she's the one that got me into it, and I really love how she gently pushed me and didn't just like push into it, just gentle nudges once in a while. She's like, this is a good thing, and she knows I was trying to get my health, my gut health, and my health basically. So I worked on my addiction. I'm always working on my mental health, always trying to get better. And the Juice Plus is one of the things that I put into my recovery, and it helps a lot. That, and I take lion's mane, and I take turkey's tail, and some CBG. So I take all different kinds of things that helps me just become a healthier person. Trying to get away from all the pharmaceuticals. I have one that I take for restless leg. And how did I get restless leg? From all the years of damn pharmaceuticals. So therefore, I'm trying to fight that and figure out natural ways to get rid of that. Hey, Sir Steve-O, speak of the devil. What's going on, my friend? If you guys don't know Sir Steve-O, you should. He's just a really good, kind person. Great stoner. And he's my beard sponsor. He inspired me, and he got me started with the Master Rochi's beard oil, which is another NOK Network guy. And the beard oil is great. And I love Steve-O, period. He's just good people. But yeah, just, different things I've been adding in my recovery, trying to help get off all them damn pharmaceuticals I was on. And now I'm on healthy stuff. I would have never thought it, a couple years ago. Hell, 10 years ago when I had a beer in my hand, or 11, whatever, because I had a year and then I relapsed. But before 2011, if you would have said I was even anywhere near the internet talking about cannabis and advocating for that and recovery, along with psilocybin and also, with different things without using it to party, I'm talking about using it medically, I'd have told you you're nuts, or even been on the internet, period, with my face up here. I'm so paranoid about stuff like that. But, it's a new day and age, and it's one of the things we do, just get up here to advocate for it and say, hey, it's not the Reefer Madness movie and from all the stupidity and stigma that they put on it years and years and years ago. And that's why, one of the things I admire about Kim and the NOK Network is because they interview and talk to a lot of people about the different pioneers, I mean, Daryl Stroop, I can't think of Jack's son's name, Jack Hare, Dave, no, Matt, I don't know, I can't remember. But, two interesting interviews that I watched with her and Steve-O. And it's just, it's amazing how far things have come, but how many times it gets set back, and just because of stupid laws in the government. And, sometimes, people, might advocate it the wrong way or something like that, it's a, a pioneering stage, and people are just going in there and advocating and doing the best we can. We do our little part, and, as a whole, it comes together. And hopefully we'll get to where we want to be with this beautiful plant. Psilocybin, I can't believe, is even kind of beating the cannabis in some states here in the United States. It's legal here and there, and they're using a lot in psychedelic, psychedelic psychology, which I read about years ago. I was a counselor for 8 years, and I did mental health and addiction counseling, and so many different studies. I studied that, but there was such a stigma, you couldn't even introduce it to anybody. Luckily, here in Illinois, they have a pilot program for cannabis to help people get off of opiates. Josh White from a marijuana maintenance program group, Facebook group, he's real big and involved in that. Good guy, great place, great person. And there's so many aspects to it that, I used myself, helping getting off of alcohol, so, there's so many benefits in recovery that it can use. It helps me in a lot of things as far as mental health too. So, there's millions and millions of, where's my lid? I done flipped my lid, guys. Probably lost it, dropped it on the floor. It's all right, I'll get it later. But, it's like I said, it's come a long way. That's one of the things I advocate for is people growing their own medicine. I started growing whenever we had the COVID thing. Everybody was stuck in their houses. I kind of went to a depression and was staying in my house anyway. My pop passed away, but long story. But anyway, I started growing, and the therapeutical aspects, besides of smoking it or eating it or whatever, ingesting it, the growing part was very therapeutical. And I can go up in my garden and I can get lost, so I advocate people, especially if you have mental health, and you use it for that. That's a good way to go up and get out of yourself and go in the garden and have fun with your girls, and sometimes guys if you end up breeding. I'm not there yet, but I will. Basically for myself. I'm not like going to be a big breeder of any sort, selling it. But I advocate for people. I'm right now, as a matter of fact, I'm using this stuff. It's called Green Rush Nutrients. It's actually from Canada. It's been around for years. 20 something years, I bet. But it's a couple brothers that started this. Anyway, I used it outdoors last year, and it did great because I had some plants I had to throw outdoors. They got bugs, and I didn't want to mess with trying to exterminate, so I just stuck them outside. If we can't exterminate, eliminate, nuke them sometimes. But I was using Green Rush, but I ran out of it because I had too many plants. But the sample tub that I had. And it just comes in 2 little tubs that are like round, like they're not like this, they're bigger. This is just a little bitty sample. But and 500 I don't know kilograms. I don't know what kilograms are. Or they come in 1,000 kilograms. So I'm using it with some of them upstairs that I showed you. And I'm also using my regular line, which is Humboldt County's own. Hey, happy 420, everybody. Where'd my pipe go? There it is. Cheers. I wish I knew where them signs were. I don't know. But anyway, happy 420, Westies. So we got the East Coast and we got the West Coast. Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. But the screen rush, I'm using it because, excuse me, sorry about that. My line, the line I use is like a dirty dozen. You got a lot of stuff you mix, which is okay because I've been using it for years and that's what I was taught on. Hey Terry, what's going on, brother? But this is 1 scoop and go. You got your grow, which is leafy green, and then you have the other one. I don't have a sample of the other one. It's bloom, which is big buds, and for veg, and then the other one's for bloom, obviously. But you just take 1 scoop. They have a scoop with it, and you put it in a gallon of water, mix it up. Let it mix up. I take an air hose from a fish pump, that bubbles, the aerator for a fish pump. I just put a bubble hose in there and it bubbles that water and lets it aerate and get some oxygen in it and stirs it up at the same time and kind of brews it a little bit. I'll let it sit for about a half an hour and then while I'm doing other things, defoliate and checking the plants and stuff like that. And then I'll go pour my gallon. I usually put between 2 plants, I can put a gallon, 5 cups, unless they're really, really dry. Then it might take me a couple gallons. It depends on how big your plants are and how much they feed. Hey Joe, what's going on, brother? But Green Rush, guys, it's something new that I want to be able to refer to new growers, because I know whenever I was first growing, I had to call my teacher so many times, and finally he got me a chart which they had for the nutrients I use, and but it was confusing because I didn't know what was doing what, and I'm kind of learning that still. But the thing is, there were so many different things to mix in 1 gallon, and sometimes you had to really pay attention. And I still do because I have ADHD. If I get squirreled, I'll forget, damn, was I putting bloom or grow or, and you get mixed up. This 1 scoop and you're good. Then it comes with the seaweed extract that you put a 1/4 teaspoon in every week. And it's good. It comes with a CalMag too, but there's CalMag in this, so you don't really need it a whole lot unless you're running across some problems. Why are so big they drink a gallon per day? I'll bet Joe. Joe does deep water culture, DWC, and it's real tedious. You got to make sure your flow is right, your mix is right, and everything. And they drink a lot, from what Joe says. But yeah, the reason I wanted something easy to refer to newcomers and new growers is because that way they can just do the mix and they can pay attention more of what the plant's doing. I mean, yeah, you can with the other one too, but they ain't got to worry about, all that. It's just 1 scoop and go. And they can watch that plant and learn what it does, because when you're first growing, that's what you really want to do. My suggestion, if you ever start growing, get you a good genetic breeder. Make sure they're good. I'll just put Mythic Genetics out there because he's one of my sponsors. He's awesome. But Alex is good people too. I love a good product, but there's got to be a good person behind it, and that is. But like getting a feminized seed, and you put it in plant. That way you don't have to hunt for the male or female and make sure you get the males out of there and all that. That way you can concentrate strictly on what that plant is doing, how it grows, how it acts. If it gets any deficiencies, what you can do. Have you a mentor around that you can talk to. If you go to 5 different people, you could get 5 different answers. Look around, find somebody that you see that grows good, and you like, you see their buds or whatever, and ask them. Say, hey, can I come to you for advice, or just message them. Hey, I got this going on, because most of us out there that are growers, we're more than willing to share any advice or help in any way we can, verbally, of course. I can't just throw everybody a tent when they need it. I wish I could, because I'd have everybody growing. Because a lot of times that's what's holding people up is, equipment. But, guys, you can grow. I advocate. It's not as hard as people think. And I like what Alex said. He told somebody one time, he goes, if you're sitting there, the thing that's stopping you is you think you're going to do a horrible job. What's there to lose? Plant a seed, go for it. Because if you're already expecting horrible, you can't get much worse than that. And when it comes out good, you're going to be like, oh, well, fuck, this ain't that bad. So, can't get no worse. What's it going to do? Die? That's the horrible you probably think of. I'm going to kill it. And a lot of people think that, just give it some TLC, get in there and give her a try. You never know unless you give her a try. Of course, watch your legalities and stuff and your state laws and all that stuff. I'm not telling you to break laws. I'm telling you, that it is possible if you want to grow, that it's for anybody to grow. So cheers. Where's my pipe go? Right there in front of me. It's so big, they drink a gallon a day. Damn. What you got in there, Joe? Bucket lighter. I should have let it again. That was good. I forget that I can pop up these things. Goodness. Yeah, I got some silver. I won some silver the other day. An ounce of silver. I used to be on this, we got the canna community, and we also have the waffle community. And it's just like us, a bunch of people that they are wafflers. They do waffles for gold, silver, collectibles. A lot of them are coins. It could be regular money coins, old money. I've seen $1,000 bills and $500 bills, out there that go for $8,000-$10,000, just because of their value. So yeah, there's all kinds of things. Tropicana cherry and GG. Ooh, Joe's been working. Nice, Joe. That sounds good. Is that yours? Did you cross them? You got any more seeds? You just work off of clones. Excuse me. Mostly. That's right. Apple fritter, GG4, GMO root beer, and Tropicana cherry. I'd like to get some of that Tropicana cherry. Do you know where I can get any beans of that? That was fucking good, Joe. Of course, it was doctored up, but it was still good. But what time we got? Okay, I gotta watch time, make sure I'm not going too late. It's only 28 after though. Oh, we went to a doctor today. Eye doctor today. My wife had an appointment, and they didn't say nothing about a copay or nothing like that. And the next thing you know, it's like $67, $69 or something like that. And she's like, "Fuck, we can't do that right now." So we called around, got another place, and she went in and got her eyes checked, and they said she's got to go back and check because her eyesight is still pretty same, but there's some film maybe on the back when they had a surgery. So just hurdles to jump over. That's all. It's just a pain in the butt. Is what it was. We were doing a crochet class, and she couldn't see to do the loops. And it was hard to keep the same pattern or same tense tension stuff, not tension, but pattern, not pattern. I don't know. It was hard for her to see. We'll just put it that way. I'm just new at it. I've only done it a couple times, so I was doing it to spend time with her, and we're done for now until she can see, which is okay. I mean, I'm not like real big into crocheting. I'm just kind of learning it to, well, I don't know, being homestead holders or a sweater or a hat, a beanie. I got it. I don't have it right here, but Janie Perkins, her husband made some crochet beanies. They're knitted, um, and they're pretty cool. It's all different kind of colors. Tie dye like. Really? Shit, man! I wish my car was running good. Let me hold off on tossing them, Joe. Give me a day if you can. I'll see if I can get a ride. But oh shit. No, Joe, never mind. Scratch that. I can't right now. I keep forgetting we're getting ready to move and I can't start another. I got everything I got now. I gotta do that. If you come down, I got you some gold glue rosin. Oh wow, cool. I'd still like to come up and see you though. That'd be cool. Before we move. If not, I know I'm going up to that Herbal Roots up there, Guy Cooksey and all them up there in Dixon. I'll definitely stop up there and see you. I plan on that anyway. Nova Scotia, what's going on? Rasta Rhino here from Central Illinois in the U.S. I'm doing a fill-in here for Miss Morra. I can't think of her first name. Oh, hell yeah, Joe. That's awesome. That'd work perfect. I'll even pay shipping. Oh, yeah. But, what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Just advocating for people to grow. Yep, that is legal. We are allowed, excuse me, we are allowed to have 5 plants. That's it. It can't, that's not like, 5 in veg and 5 in bloom or 5 in bloom and whatever in veg. We just 5 across the board. That's it. And I was just talking about that a little bit ago. I showed my garden, all 5 of them. They're just going in. They're just flipped into bloom last week, so they're not even flowering really. But I was saying how it's hard. You can't have a perpetual grow when you got that. You always have to start over. I can't even have anything over 5 inches while there's still some in bloom. So I gotta wait till I harvest and cut them, chop them, and then I can plant. Or probably a couple weeks before that, but that's about it. And it's that's why I'm moving. Me and my wife are moving over to Missouri, where they have better laws for growing, better laws for guns, better taxes, cheaper taxes. None of them are better, just not as bad. But just moving to a more economical place for me and her and our budget. We're both going to be on disability, and it's just a lot easier. Hi, Hobbies. What you doing, brother? There's another one of the NOK Network's host. He's a really good guy. If you don't know Hobbies, go check him out. He's fucking hilarious. I love him to death. Another one of the people in the community I've got to know personally, and it's awesome getting to know the people. I talk to him every day though, so I've got to know him for quite a while. I love it. We got a good little crew, bunch of knuckleheads. The Misfits. I don't know if you guys know Misfit Island. Go check it out. We like to go over there, hoot and holler, have some shenanigans, have a little fuckery, and we just like to have fun. That's basically it. We do Misfits After Dark on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday usually. Pretty much guaranteed Sunday. But we get bored Friday and Saturday, and sometimes we get up there and hoot and holler around. Sometimes we don't, but come over and check us out. We like to have fun. Kim, she comes over there and just sits in comments and laughs at us and sometimes makes fun of us a little bit, deservingly so, with us, you know, laughing with us. And I keep looking at them. I got a road right here, and sometimes it sounds like they're pulling in my driveway, but there's a driveway across the street too. So you guys up in Canada, are you? I don't even know about laws up there. Are you even allowed to grow? Well, you got dispensaries and stuff, so I don't know. I don't really know much about it. I'll have to talk to him about that one of these days when we're in back to chit chat. Yeah, I've been growing, I guess, about 5 years. 2019 is when I started. Here in Canada, can grow 4 plants. Oh yeah, that's about the same situation I'm in. Now that's what I mean. It's hard for anybody to keep a stock there. You know, if anybody smokes regular, if you have even more, me and my wife both smoke, so we have 4 sets or 2 sets of lungs that are smoking on it. So you know, it's not. And then we, you know, make stuff like RSO, which a lot of times I use out of my trim. So far, that's all. I haven't had enough bud to do RSO. But it's fine for me. It's not too strong. It does good for my back pain, my neck pain, and sometimes sleep. I can take a big glob and go to sleep. It's just different things that we use it for. You know, it's not just strictly smoking. So, you know, it doesn't always add up as much as what we need to. So sometimes we're out and we have to buy, which really sucks. That's another reason I can't wait to be on the homestead. I can grow a crop in the summer that I have a stockpile. Of course, I'll have my indoor grow too, but you know, have that outdoor grow so I make sure I'm never out. You know, I'll have my indoor grow to smoke regularly, and have the outdoor for the other stuff for, like, you know, RSO, edibles, cooking oils, just whatever infusions I need, you know, for our health. Plus all other kinds of stuff in the garden, you know. I wouldn't mind a little greenhouse and stuff too. That'd be cool. Nothing big or major. You know, the bigger it is, the more you know, have to pay to maintain it, or it takes to maintain it. So just have to watch it. And, you know, the first year or two is going to be a little rough. I ain't going to lie. I'm aware of that, and I accept it, and I'm ready for it. Fucking bring it on. But I know there's going to be some frustrations. Times I want to quit. I won't, because I'm stubborn. But, you know, it's just it's going to be an adventure, to say the least. And I can't wait to get into it. One of the things I need to get off this damn sugar. I keep saying I'm going to, and I'll be out and about, and I'm like, fuck, stop and honey, grab me a soda, would you? And by the time she gets out there and I take a drink, I'm like, I didn't want a soda, but I wanted a soda. Damn it. One step at a time. I can't beat myself up. Excuse me. I'm only human. I'm perfectly imperfect, and that's okay. I can live with that. I'm going to take a couple more hits here, guys. Probably call her quits here in a little bit. Do another hit. Do another dab bit too, of course. I like my dabs. They help my back. I've been riding around that damn car, sitting in that damn car all day. And that's rough. I was just, you know, bouncing around, driving on different roads. Because we take back roads. I live out in the country, and in a small town. Outside of a small town, we're still a city, but you know, we go through the country to get to the big town, and some of the roads ain't the greatest. Bounce around. I got a big old fucking ghetto glider, 97 vehicle saver, big old hoopty. Bong hit time. Oh, no, I don't have my bong with me. Bong's in the other room. But I got my walkabout. Definitely got my walkabout. But cheers to the bong. That's usually what I have. And if I wouldn't thought about it, I brought in. But I need to clean it too. That's generally what I'm smoking. If you see me, it's one of two things. It's my bong or my I smoke Rasta logs, big fat joints. My rolled joints about a gram and a half, something like that. It's just what I've always grown or rolled them. Can't roll them much smaller than that. So that's what I smoke. I mean, I got my pipes. I like to walk about for traveling out in the yard or take it camping with me. I even got an old skull hash pipe. It's got the 3 holes right there, and up there. There's no hole in the center. But you take and you put it in there, whatever it is. Uh-oh. Where's my wand? I wonder where it's at. There it is. Then you got a wand. That's just a glass wand. She made a Rasta dragon eye. But you just heat that up, stick it in there, take a hit. Works out great. Mike Hood, what's going on, brother? Actually, I ain't done one of those in a while. Let's do one. Let's do a fucking hit on the fucking hash pipe. Mike Hood, if you don't know Mike Hood, I was just talking about Misfit Island. He's the one that started it, but he's our humble leader. We fuck with him and joke with him because he's a boss at work, and sometimes he gets in boss mode, but he don't mean it. He thinks of himself as equals, all of us, and he's a great guy. Him and his wife both are dear friends of mine. They're possibly going to get property down there where I'm at. I think we're fucked, Mike. Basically, we don't have much say in it. Our wives are going to be making the calls. So we're going to have to get bigger feet. Put that foot down, Mike. But anyway, yeah, they're going to be moving down there by us too, and that's awesome. Have us a little misfit hippie commune. We'll make our island in the middle of the country. How's that, Mike? Stoner Granny, what's going on, hon? Long time no see. I see you out there once in a while. I try to like and share. I'm doing a dab out of a hash pipe. It's Quality Glass. Koalte Quality. She's the one that makes this, or they're the ones that make this. And the hash pipe, like I said, it's got the 3 holes at the top, nothing in the center. But as you see, I put the dab in the center. It's already starting to melt a little bit because I heated it up so it'll stick. Then I just heat up very, very high. Hell yeah. Puff, puff, high puff, puff. Right on. We are fucked. He says, yeah, we are. We're going to have to build a clubhouse, Mike. Somewhere where then the back of all our properties where we all meet, and then the guys can go hide out back in the fucking yonder in the holler. So anyway, you heat the end of this little wand up. It's just a glass tube, solid glass tube. And the way when you do it like this, guys, I don't smoke hash out of the hash pipe because I like to smoke hash off of a bowl, in a bowl on top of some weed. But you just take this and but doing it like this, oh my God, you can taste the terps. Oh my God, Danny, man, you're a genius. But that's Brooklyn, boys. But man, it was that was good. But yeah, that's a That's how you do a dab out of a hash pipe. Ta-da. We'll let that sit down, cool off. But anyway, guys, that's a quarter till, and I'm gonna hop off here because usually it's only about a half hour, 45-minute show, and IWK 710 Daily Sesh every day, I believe, right, Kim? At 6 o'clock Central Standard Time or 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Come and check us out, guys. Or them out, all of us. You know, I say us because I'm part of the crew a little bit. I'm the sub. But I'm good because it's not a heavy commitment, and you know I can still fill in and come in and hang out with some good people, and Mike too. And you know, I love fucking with him. He's the brother. If I didn't, he'd think I was mad at him. But you know, you guys have a wonderful night. Keep an eye out for Misfits After Dark. I have my show on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at noon Central Standard Time. Come and check me out, guys. Rasta Rhino. Much love. You have a wonderful night, and I will talk at you later. See ya. Peace.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no sir to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca. Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKNetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKNetwork.com.